can't play unless you put him in. Shut the gates. We're back. Second game on the Saturday. We have the Scott Prince Cup. Toby, we've got the Broncos versus the Gold Coast Titans. I think the Titans actually look better at the moment than the Broncos. Broncos are showing no heart. But what do you think?
I do agree with you that they're probably looking better. I am going to give Brisbane one last chance to win. I'm going to tip them 1-12.
Yeah.
I also want to make note. We're talking about Anthony Milford being out of form, and that's been in the press a lot. I just want, if no one understands at home there that what's actually happening is just go watch his tape, what he did against Newcastle, and then go watch Cody Walker or Mitchell Pearce or Luke Keary, Mitch Moses. You look at those other players, it looks like there is no communication. There's no desire, there's no want to get the ball. And when you're getting paid $1 million a year, you need the football.
He's getting paid more than all those players, basically.
Yeah.
And he's doing nothing.
Exactly. And again, I was crapping on about Ben Hunt a couple of weeks ago. You look at a heat-seeking map on the field.
Yeah.
His is just left-hand side. I seen Cody Walker the other night against the Warriors. He defends left. They kicked on the last, the Warriors. He ran to the right-hand side of the football field, got to dummy half just to pass the ball.
Yeah.
Milford, he wouldn't do that.
He'd be there tackle 3.
He would. That's the problem. And nothing is ever going to get fixed while that is the problem.
He's fired up.
The team is fired up. We came here to play.
I just think it was Milford from when, back in the days when he came from Canberra, when he was fullback. He was a gun. That's where he came from. And like we've seen nothing of that.
He's never been a fullback.
Excitement.
He's never been a 5'8", sorry.
Yeah, when he came from Canberra, we're like, oh, he's going to be a superstar. But he's nothing. Done
And he's
nothing.
been being paid on potential for what, 6 years now?
Yeah.
6 years.
That's it.
And he's never lived up to potential. He's had like one good season, maybe 2015. And if you have to go back to 2015 to have a good season, 5 years of being paid $1 million a year, come on, what's he doing? And the bullshit reason why they haven't put Tom Dearden in is because he hasn't played in 10 months. He can't play unless you put him in.
I think because all their forwards have got real big heads, and I just think they can take it over. They need a halfback that's going to be a leader. They need an experienced halfback that's going to say, you get there, you need to tell them where to go. Yeah. Because if they don't have that, they're just getting pushed over.
And Brody Croft's doing nothing out there.
Yeah, that's a great point you just brought up, because Brody Croft, do you remember Melbourne when they'd get a penalty? Smith, Cronk and Slater, they'd sit around and have a picnic for a month, talking about what they want to do. I seen Mitchell Pearce the other night, absolutely into David Clemmer, getting up him, I need this out of you. And Brody Croft, I don't see him talking to his forwards at all. Yeah. I don't see Milford coming in for a conversation. Mate, what do you want? Which part do we need to get to attack? There's none of that. They're rudderless.
Who would you like then? What playmaker would you want to choose playing right now? Who would you want to play for the Broncos right now?
I would... Kieran Foran's off contract at the end of the year. I would go for him, even though he's injury prone. Yeah. But they need something like that. A Blake Green.
Yeah. I actually think when there was talk back in the day about Blake Green, I thought it was going to be a good move because he's experienced and he would just do the job. He won't cost too much money. Yeah, and I think he'd be a steady halfback for him. Yeah.
Do you think they let? Do you think the Broncos made a mistake by letting James Maloney go to Super League?
Absolutely.
They could have had.
Yeah, that one too. That was a good one too. He would have been the perfect one actually.
Absolutely.
The pest. Bring back the pest.
He could.
Bring back him and Ennis.
I reckon he would come back if they offered him enough money, $1 million a year, or what he's getting paid in Super League, to come back, he'd play.
Yeah.
I reckon. But to be fair, and to be fair to the halves as well, just for 1 second, I think if they started complaining, if the forwards complained about Croft or Milford trying to boss them around, I think the coach now would take the forward side.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're not saying to Croft and Milford, this is your team. They're saying, oh, give it to the forwards. It's like under 10s. Oh, let's give it to the biggest guy and he'll just run through them.
Run through them. Just knock them.
What do you think is going to happen this week?
It's a close one, but I'm going to go Broncos 1-12.
I would love to go Broncos 1-12, but I'm not going them. I'm going Titans 1-12 because I just don't see anything out there from the Broncos. Yeah. And maybe the Broncos will still win. Maybe they might win comfortably, but I just see, I feel like the coaching's better from the Titans as well. I think they're at least trying things. They're trying to fix their problems. They bought Corey Thompson. Jamal Fogarty, I still don't think he's that great. Ash Taylor's still terrible, but I would probably take Ash Taylor over Milford at the moment. They're both being paid $1 million a year.
Bring up a key point. They're actually trying to change.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, they're having a go.
Yeah.
Brisbane are.
Fighting. Yeah, exactly right.
Darius Boyd still gets
How is he still making the side?
He shouldn't be in the side, and And to be fair, like he was probably one of their best players on the weekend against Newcastle. And that just shows you how bad the Broncos are going.
Yeah. And actually, another one, Corey Oates. Get rid of him. He's hopeless.
Yeah.
You pretty much put on your multi 2 knock-ons.
He's not the player.
Okay, because he's shocking.
Very bad. Very, very, very bad. Bad.
If you look at Brisbane's style, man, it's just one out, one out, one out.
That's because that's their forwards.
Block play, block play, block play. You watch Parramatta. Parramatta. I think Jennings scored a try the other night. They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
15 offloads.
Yeah.
Pass the ball. Forwards. You got the crazy forwards. Do it. Have a go.
Yeah,
at least try something.
They should be running off the forwards every time. Payne Haas is the best runner on the competition.
Yeah. If you're going one out, you cannot generate enough ruck speed. In this day and age, to create a quick play of the ball, to spread the ball, to get your centre 1-on-1. Parramatta did that the other night. Jennings got 1-on-1 with Manu and took him into the corner. Morris did it to Blake on the other side. But it's because the ball movement. You're generating quick plays. Brisbane just slow.
And support play. You need support.
Yeah.
Like Payne Haas, he's going to offload the ball every time, but there's no one there to pass it to.
And we've seen him. He turns around after he gets tackled and there's no one there.
Yeah. Or if he does offload, it goes to the wrong person. That's where Milford needs to be there.
But quick thing. Asako dropped. What do you think about, what is it, Tessie Nui? Tessie Nui? What do you think?
I like it because Nui is a bit more of a playmaker.
I think go. Too small, but maybe.
Yeah.
Asako's more of a runner of the ball. I seen the other night Asako would just dig into the line instead of going out to Farnworth. You need a playmaking fullback, so hopefully this.
At least they're trying something.
Yeah.
So you're just bombing him all night?
Open the hat and just throw it out.
You're just bombing him all night?
Oh, definitely bomb at him all night.
Yep.
Just massive bomb to test him out.
Alright. What do you guys think? Can they take anything of what we just said and put it into their game and get the victory? Or will the Titans, can he just get a victory for his boys? Let us know in the comments.